Hello guys. First, I wanted to say that everyone feels confusion about the history. So I want to say that I also feel confusion, even though I have completed it 2 times, but I still feel confusion, and it is hard to read this book in sequence. So if you feel same to you, and then there was a fact which I wanted to share with you. If you look at the sequence, so uh, first phase was the 50,000 to 50,000. Sorry, first phase was the 500,000 to 50,000. Second 50,000 to 40,000, and third was the 40,000 to 10,000. I want to say that if you look at the close, that first and second, there was the humidity. I meant that there was a ices, and as we reach third phase, there's a less humid area. So whatever the development things happened in third phase, like Neolithic age, development forming, etc. These all things happened in third phase. In first phase, you can always remember that there was already stones and etc. All old fashioned all things which used to made by the peoples of very far from the literacy anything. And second was some literate, and third were the very literate. There was the farmer. This I made that lower phase में humid, then less humid, then lesser humid. Okay, guys, there was another things which I found in the UPSC point of view, that you need to remember only the very main age. Like as you can see, there is a Vikram 7th begin in 57, Sagan 7 in 78, Gupta era in 349. So this question also asked in UPSC in previous question, and as we know, we are reading the ancient India only for cultural prospects. So we need to focus on the architecture, literary things, and ancient arts, arts etc. So you only need to remember this key age, not every age. Okay, like I have made this only key age, not mentioned anything like Neolithic 9,000. These things I didn't mention. There is another thing which I wanted to share, that if you can't afford to buy this Little Singhania book, so there was a shortcut which I found. I want to also prove this, that like if you look at there, if you read an introduction, there always happened to be a history content. So the word architecture derived from the Latin technon, etc. When early men began to shelter and build his shelter to live in, the science of architecture started. So as you can see, they are only told about the history and Adam Gard time age. Okay, so if you look at the Vision IS notes, there is also the same thing. Architecture is not modern phenomenon, begins as soon as the early came and began to build his shelter to live in. So if you can't afford, like, look, this classification in Indian architecture: ancient, medieval, modern, Harappan, Mauryan, Delhi Sultanate, as you can see. And look at there, architecture, Harappan art, Mauryan, and there medieval, Delhi Sultanate, Mughal art. Look, Delhi Sultanate and Mughal period. Modern India, Indo-Gothic and Neo-Roman style. One year, Neolithic. So, if you want to read in shortcut this book, so I think Vision Eyes notebook, it's better. There is only 113 pages, and if you compare this, it has 600 pages, which is, I think, is very lengthy for like I am in February, so it is quite challenging for me to do this and other subject for UPS perspective, and you want to only crack this exam, not gaining knowledge. Okay, so if you get anything, if you think that there is more things which I didn't mention and can increase our efficiency, please mention. Thank you.